Hi, so I'm going to explain how an action potential flows through the axon and ends up at the axon terminal. So the first step is that the message will be received by the dendrites and flows through the axolemma. And then the stimulus will cause that increase in electrical activity at the axon hillock right here. And this is what causes a threshold potential. And I want to note first that before any action happens here, that the cell membrane initially is polarized, meaning that more sodium ions are outside and more potassium is inside of the cell membrane. And then the next step is that the sodium channels open and sodium will flow in, and this is in favor of the concentration gradient, so it would be a passive transport. And this is what starts the action potential, and the cell membrane will now be depolarized. And then that change in the voltage will cause the potassium to now flow out of the cell, making it repolarized, and this is because the cell is now more negative again because that potassium has flowed out right here. And then that same process just continues, sodium in, potassium out, sodium in, potassium out. And one thing I want to also note is that as the sodium channels open and that sodium flows in, then that channel closes. And the same with potassium. Once that potassium channel opens and potassium flows out, that channel closes. And then it just keeps moving on down the axon until it reaches the axon terminal. And once it does, you will end with a depolarized axon. And that's it.